Hole in a Box by C.S.R.
Chapter 22. Let me walk you home. Darlene led all those who would follow back to her cabin. Affalor was being fussy and refused to go, while Balsam said he wanted to be elsewhere. Darrell said he wanted to find his sister and reunite with her. But Charla was willing to come along. They also picked up Lewin on the way, who seemed ever so delighted to see Jarvis back with Darlene. Jarvis acted a little strange about Lewin, and like he wanted to avoid him. Since Darlene didn't exactly have enough space for 5 people inside her cabin, they all decided to rest and sit outside of the edge of the porch. Marla helped Darlene make tea for everyone, and they all stared at the sky.
Do you ever miss nighttime?
Marla turned to ask Darlene.
Pardon?
She asked as she swallowed a gulp of her hot tea.
Well, it's always daytime in Arm City, so I was wondering if you missed the night.
Well, it's always daytime in Autumn City. This is the outskirts. It becomes nighttime here.
But why is it so bright out if it's so late?
That's because it's the opposite in this spot. Don't know why it works like that.
Oh.
Marla then looked at Charla.
Hey, I hope you don't mind me asking, but what kind of smarag are you and Wink?
Charla giggled and replied,
Wink was a granter. He could make wishes come true. I am a shaper, so I can change the shape of anything I want to, which is somewhat ironic since my kind is blind. But we are told we always are excellent at shaping things, nonetheless.
Neat.
Maybe one day I could shape you into something, like for a costume.
Sure.
It was peaceful and nice. Marla needed this calmness. It was something she had earned. The 5 of them all finished their tea and suggested it was time to head back home.
Marla,
Jarvis started.
may I walk you home?
Darlene interjected before Marla could answer.
Oh yes, the 3 of us could all walk back to Homans together.
Actually, if you don't mind, I wanted to walk her alone. There's something I need to discuss with her.
Darlene shot him a nasty look, but then backed down.
I understand. If you're okay with it, Marla, you can go ahead and walk home with him. But I get to do it the next time.
Marla smiled at Darlene and agreed. Jarvis put out his arm, and Marla took hold as the 2 of them walked off the porch and headed for the city.
Oh, little sweet bird.
He said.
I've much to say, and I don't know where to start.
Marla gripped his arm nervously.
Don't worry, it's nothing bad. Look, I know a lot more than I'm letting on. For example, I know about that emerald of yours.
In shock, Marla pulled away.
Don't worry. I don't plan on taking it from you. Quite the contrary. I want you to never, ever show or tell anyone about that emerald. Keep it to yourself. It's very special. It can open and unlock any portal in Eutrodesma.
Marla asked.
How do you know all of this?
I have my ways. It's no accident that you came here.
What do you mean?
You were supposed to find that box, or at least a portal to Eutrodesma. I came to you knowing that. It was more than Kristen ordering me around, because I wanted to be the first to meet the dawning of a new age.
I don't understand.
I came for you before you even sent that note. I knew something was calling for me, or someone. To be specific, you were calling for me, sweet bird.
Marla got quiet and stared intently at Jarvis.
Don't worry. It's nothing bad. I promise.
Jarvis?
Yes, sweet bird?
I feel like I'm never going to see you again. Or Eutrodesma. Or anyone else.
Jarvis started to laugh.
Never. Like I could stop coming for you. And after all this drama, you'll always be able to come to Eutrodesma. Like I said, you were meant to come here. I promise that. I'll always come for you, even if I have to scour every corner of Hobbins. I'll always come back to you.
Of all promises, keep that one. You don't have to die for me or protect me. Just come back to me. And I'll come back to you.
All right. I didn't like the idea of dying anyway.
They both started laughing together.
Oh, I have a surprise for you. A gift to say thank you.
Oh, Travis, you didn't have to.
But you'll have to wait for tonight for it.
Tonight?
Okay?
Okay.
Trust me, it's kind of for us too. No one hurts our friend and gets away with it.
Hold up. What are you planning?
It's a surprise. I wouldn't want to spoil it.
A malicious grin crept upon Javis's face. Marla smiled back at him with suspicion.
Fine, as long as no one gets hurt.
Trust me, I won't disappoint you.
Javis looked in front of him and saw the opening to the portal and sighed.
Oh dear, here we are. Time to say goodbye, I guess.
We will be seeing each other again, right?
Of course.
Javis hugged Marla, and she embraced him back. Marla popped her head up and kissed Javis on the cheek and ran off.
I'll see you tonight.
Marla called as she jumped.
See you tonight.
Javis blushed, touching his cheek.